Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you for holding this hearing. Mr. Walter, I'd like to talk briefly about the fiscal sponsorship structures, which I think you mentioned in your testimony. And there was a recent Wall Street Journal op-ed by Tao Fortgang of the Manhattan Institute that I think explained very well how the structure works and how it's in some cases allowed bad actors to raise money through tax-deductible donations. And I think I want to say, and I want to see if you agree, they are often used for legitimate purposes to help new nonprofits sort of get off the ground, if you will. But it also can allow a non-exempt entity to maintain limited public disclosure, which is really what I'm working to get at with the bill I'm working on. So do you agree with that assessment?
Yes, Congressman. Yeah.
Based on your research, is there an example for those listening that you could point to that would exemplify that gap in transparency?
One of the most egregious examples of the abuse here would be a fiscal sponsor that was helping Samadoun, which is tied to terrorism. I believe it was the Biden administration as Treasury Department that designated them in that way.
Thank you. Are nonprofits currently required to disclose fiscal sponsorship activity on their annual tax returns?
I think I would call it best practices. So it sometimes happens, but it is not required by anything.
Yeah, my understanding is it's not required, but as he said, they can choose. Folks can obviously choose to do that. So as we're considering reforms to the Form 990, the tax form, what basic information would you suggest would help the public better understand how tax-deductible donations flow through these arrangements? Do you have any ideas?
Certainly. The one simple thing would be requiring that sponsored projects be named on the 990. Perhaps the basic budget of revenues, expenses, assets. You certainly could also designate a person as the principal officer for the fiscally sponsored project. The dates of when the sponsorship began, when it ended, yes or no to whether it received foreign funding, and yes or no to whether the fiscally sponsored project applied for its own independent tax-exempt status.
Yeah, all great suggestions. It's all about the transparency so that anyone reading that could understand the arrangement where those dollars are going. So thank you. Your testimony makes clear that if an organization offers donors a charitable tax deduction, it should expect to face the equivalent level of accountability. So we're going to continue to work on this legislation. We hope to be able to introduce this and then have it pass out of the committee and hopefully get passed into law. I think it would we want to ensure that we protect legitimate charitable work, but also close the door to potential abuse. So thank you.